it has a million lands, but I don't really draw anything except millions of lands, so I don't know why I'm surprised. But basically the plan is just, stall the early game, drop Nested Ghoul, or some other bomb. It's kind of my general deck strategy. Then I draw, all of my removal in my opening hand. So, it's a good way to get to the late game. Drawing my guys that like to be in combat. Oh, I think there I was talking about the awesome synergy between Rotwolf and Spread the Sickness. So here I think, what do I do? I don't remember what I do. Okay, here I run out Rotwolf, I guess. Figuring, I guess if he wants to trade his Zealot for the Wolf, that's fine. Since, I guess that's another creature off the table for him that I don't have to burn removal on. But he ends up just leaving it in play as an unblockable, for the moment, 2/2. So now this is the opposite of most of my games, because I'm only drawing business instead of lands. But I'm still in a fine position. Oh, this coming up is an incredible misplay. You guys will love it. Make fun of me later for it. But he blocks here to eat my Rotwolf. And I think, okay, fine. And then proceed to 2-for-1 myself, thinking that since Rotwolf damaged that at some point this turn, I will get a card from this grasp. Which I very obviously don't, since Rotwolf isn't in play anymore. But I still throw the removal at it anyway, instead of just killing it when it blocked. But live and learn, which, yeah, then I immediately regret due to that guy. Luckily, though, I'm a sack and just draw a Hero of Bladehold. Or just draw a Hero of Bladehold, no. Draw Spread the Sickness for his Hero of Bladehold. Because I'm awesome. Also there, even pointing out if I'd have drawn the land, I would have spread anyway, and spread a -1/-1 counter onto a Snapsail Glider, which also would have been fine. And I'd still have another removal spell. But I'm awful. And you guys all get to see it, make fun of me for it. Here I make the obvious block, since I'm not gonna just take it and then have him kill my ghoul. Either way, his Blind Zealot was going down this turn. It was just and taking my Nested Ghoul down with it. Just had to decide if I wanted a zombie or not, basically. So, again, probably lamenting the fact that my deck has 2 7-drops, and in the first game of the event where I haven't hit like 7 mana on turn 7, I have both of them. It's a little sad, but oh well. So now here is some interesting decisions. I'm definitely going to use glistening oil. Basically, I just don't know what to use glistening oil on. I think if I were to do this now, I would put it on Silvermere, block the septic rats with my rotted Hydra. I think it's, yeah, rotted Hystrix. Yeah, that thing. And take a poison from the mirror since I'm not really in threat and danger of being poisoned. So then that would leave me with 2 poison counters, a 0/3 rotted dude. You know, see, he's not even swinging, and here I think I should, in theory, just take it. I don't have an issue with taking a poison right now. But I go to block very hesitantly. You could kind of tell from the speed of my mouse. So that, I think, in retrospect, was almost certainly incorrect. But I did it. I'm bad. That's fine. Getting my beats on. See, I don't know about glistening oil. It's kind of... I don't think I would pick it very highly in a draft. But, like, if I was already in black, I don't think I'd be ashamed to play it if it came around and there wasn't a lot else in the pack. It's kind of like pseudo removal, and you know, if you're in black already in a draft, there's a good chance you're in infect. So it's actually an option to even put it on your own guys. In that situation, it's worse than Phyrexia, which doesn't see any play, and for good reason. But it, you know, just the fact that it serves multiple purposes makes it playable. It's obviously, you know, it doesn't, putting it on your opponent's creatures is correct most times, I would say. Since if they're, you know, like, white-red, or, you know, white-red Metalcraft, or blue-red Control or something, there's really no downside to putting it on your opponent's creatures, since it's going to effectively prevent the damage from that creature anyway, since they're not going to infect you out. And it acts as a slow actual removal spell, so that creature can't even block. And then against infect, just stick it on there, guys that already have infect, and it's a slow, albeit effective removal spell, especially since so many infect creatures have, you know, one or two toughness. You know, stick it on your opponent's turn 2 or whatever Plague Stinger and watch them be sad. So I like it. I like the card. It's a little tricky to play, but it's good. The third frantic salvage for nothing in 3 games. What a champ. So now Glistening Oil just kills this guy. So in a roundabout way, it looks like I pretty much had the same result with the guys I Glistening Oiled of being down a Hystrix and plus a poison counter. So it worked out in that way. And there is Sunblast Angel. Why wouldn't he have Sunblast Angel for the third game in a row? Sometimes I'm a little bit jealous of my opponents. But then again, sometimes I also always have the removal. Glistening Oil wouldn't have done anything there since would have actually killed me 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah. Would have killed me in 3 swings then. Yeah, as opposed to 4 now, so. It's also good in a situation there. Yep, there's the Throat Seeker again as well, but I have Big Mama Shieldred for the first time in the event. And if my memory serves me correctly, since I'm doing this round 1 recording actually after all of them, it's the first and the last time I actually get to play Big Mama. She's so powerful. Just incredibly, incredibly strong. Worth every bit of 7 mana. Here, I mean, he has nothing, and I take a minute to decide what to return, because why not? Eventually settling on Nested Ghoul. Since, I mean, he might have something. Just in case he had some sort of removal. Swing with both the Mirror as well to play around Spence Justice. And get there. Yay!